Shalom, shalom. What's going on? Let some people jump in. You know what I mean? It's your brother Wasilkamilbey, baby. Shamstoppers. We about to have us some fun tonight. Okay? We about to have us some fun tonight, fellas. We about to have us some fun. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't trust these hoes. A nigga rather toss them and leave them like a player suppose. We don't trust these hoes. But some niggas love them to death and buy them diamonds and clothes. We don't trust these hoes. They always ask, what can you leave me? But I take it a joke. We don't trust these hoes. Our bitches want us to be just real niggas we know. We don't trust these hoes. We don't trust these hoes. We just fuck these hoes. Niggas tell them they know and still can't fuck. Caressing the rough, hold hands and hugs. I got the code to your house. I'm knocking down your spouse. My gang is your nose. You steady coming up shop. Buying hoes dying. I'm your expense, they shining.
What's up, fellas? We don't trust these hoes.
Everywhere you go, you bring them. Wanna bring that finger. Next day, she fuck your brother. Now you on jail spring. We overlook that ass. Look how
Yeah.
but you mad at your brother, but I'm playing with the choices I
The three in here, we finna get it today. We're gonna have us some fun. We're gonna start at 8 in 2 more minutes. Already smoking. We don't trust these hoes. They here. These women are here to follow instructions, okay? Yeah, we're gonna talk about Respondent Superior 1985. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about family privacy. Okay? All women are property. All right? They'll get mad when you talk like this, right? Oh well. Yeah, man, we don't trust these hoes. 1 more minute, we're gonna start. Hold up a second. I gotta go and get an invite in. Ooh, we got look, we got some special shit today. My brother gonna drop. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Y'all gonna hit the like button too, man. Go hit that like button. The 4 people in the room. Go hit the like button. Ain't no, you ain't gonna find this info nowhere else. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna find this info nowhere else. All right? Because everybody can read but can't comprehend. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, fellas. Man, we finna have us some. When I say we finna have some fun today, we finna have some fucking fun learning. We gonna do some learning. Okay, it's 9:05. Well, hey, we reserve our United States constitutional rights, freedom of speech, and everything that rises with it. And Declaration of Independence and all that good stuff. You know, what up, DC? And we about to start. This ain't, we don't give out legal advice. We just give out good advice. Okay? Not legal advice, but we give out good advice. All right? Ain't shit legal about shit over here. We talk about the law. You know, we obey the law. Not somebody else's rules. A whole bunch of motherfuckers to goddamn me pass some shit so they can get money in their pocket. I'm talking about, oh, that's a law, nigga. Stop lying, nigga. You made that shit up, nigga. You know what I mean? Now, we're gonna talk about Respondent Superior. Okay? This ain't legal advice, it's just a good old, I'm coming out my books. Let me give you the definition of Respondent Superior, what that shit means. All right. I'm coming out my dictionaries. This ain't even Black Law Dictionary. It's a type of legal dictionary, but Respondent Superior is let the master answer. The definition is let the master answer. The master, employee, the principal, in certain cases is liable for what the servant, employee, or agent does or fails to do. The former is liable for the torts of the later when committed within the course of employment. See, agent, employee, course of employment, scope of employment. All right. Let me read it from my other book.
Peace, brother.
Peace. What's going on?
Yeah, still on my way back to the crib, but I'm gonna be on here.
Okay. I'm just giving out the definition of Respondent Superior.
Oh yeah, please do that.
All right. Let me get out my other book, fellas. Respondent.
How many people we got on?
Let me see. How many people we got? Oh, we just got 4 people, and the rest of people who life is going good. That's all we need. We don't need we don't need that many. We don't need no pussy niggas. We don't need no pussy niggas.
All right, go ahead, brother.
All right. Let the principal answer is a maximum that embodies the rule of vicarious liability. The phrase is invariably used as a noun. Under ordinary rules of Respondent Superior, the ship owner is responsible for his actions. Grant Gilmore and Charles L. Black, The Law of Admiralty. You got stupid people out here talking about admiralty law. Admiralty law and maritime law only talks about you owning the ship on the motherfucking sea for real, dummies.
Right.
These dumb niggas are talking about, we're in admiralty law. Man, shut your ass up, man. You know what I mean? My brother hey man, we finna talk about that UCC shit too. We finna have y'all niggas rolling. When you almost home?
Yeah, man, I'm like a couple blocks away.
Okay, let me keep reading. The first word sometimes misspelled respondent. See, they play tricks. The legal society, they can manipulate these words and play tricks on you. And they can make shit up. If you go to like if you go to your first edition of Black Law Dictionary or second edition, I haven't seen secured party creditor in there.
Nope.
They made that shit up, fella.
Yep.
Shalom, Brother Marcus, you made it in time. You probably gonna have to respond. You probably gonna have to start it over. But check this out, fellas. Hit that like button while you in here. They misspelled responded. Responded is spelled RESPONDIAT. That's how it's supposed to be spelled. But they did it RESPONDEAT to confuse you. Yep. This legal shit is made for you guys to confuse you when you only supposed to be operating under simple shit only.
Those words are spells.
That's it. They send you a letter and say, well, you have a debt. We speaking on behalf of your children. You owe. Okay, I owe a debt. So, if for me to owe a debt, there has to be a check that I took out that I borrowed from you, or you gave me some money.
Correct.
Correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So, Where's that check at? Show me a copy of that check with my signature, and I pay what I owe. See how simple that shit was? Everybody now is trying to be a professor with these big words, and they act like they know law and all this old shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to the respondent superior. If these motherfuckers from the agency is bold enough to put their name down on some sheets of paper and send you a threat, hey, you got them, fam. You got them. You can get them and get their boss because they boss know what they doing. Yep. They are both Look, they are both responsible. Okay, you're supposed to hold these people responsible for sending you something. You didn't send them shit. Okay, they sent you stuff.
Yeah, usually the agency, they're contractors. Whether they call themselves attorneys or whatever, they're contractors, and they all work for the Cabinet of Family Health Services. The Cabinet of Health and Family Services authorizes them to do business with their name. They also, the secretary of that cabinet also makes the protocols for them to use. So if they are following the rules of the secretary of that cabinet and they are representing that cabinet, whether they're contractors or not, they are held liable too. But what they will do is they will try to use the Respondent Superior, or however they say it or spell it, to release themselves from liability. Like, hey, we don't know what they're doing. We don't. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
No. Y'all authorized them to do that. Y'all should have been overseeing them.
Yes, because check this out. I'm going to read y'all something now. Get you a pen and pad right now. I'm going to just give y'all Memorial Day celebration, okay? Check this shit out. Let me go to my book. 381. Oh, they're going to be hot. Ask me, do I give a damn?
Do you give a damn?
I damn sure don't.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
I pulled up now. We're getting my shit out.
Hold on, wait a minute. Here we go, fellas. You ready for this? I'm about to read it for you. Construction or use by third party controlled by governmental entity. A municipality must answer in damages for negligence in the maintenance and repair of a sewer, even though it was built by an independent contractor. Where the system has been accepted by the municipality and it is under its control and at the time of the damage results. So let me break it down what it says. So if this motherfucker send you a letter from the agency telling me you owe some money, if you gonna go to jail, hey, you got him. The boss man, you send the letter to the boss man and that punk motherfucker, like, hey, he sent this shit now. He is liable for that. You owe me some money. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The retention by the municipality of the right of supervision over the work of the contractor engaged to construct or repair a sewer or drain has been recognized as the ground for holding the municipality liable for damages resulting from negligence or other wrongful act of the contractor or his employees in performing the work. In some instances, the contractor being regarded as the servant or agent of the municipality, thereby rendering the doctrine of respondent superior applicable. But a municipality becomes responsible for the maintenance and liable for damages resulting from a want of due care with the respect to upkeep the drains and culverts of constructed by third persons when and only when they are adopted as a part of a drainage system or when the municipality assumes control and management of them. Moreover, there is authority to affect the negligence on the part of the contractor of or his servants does not render the municipality liable for resulting damages where the municipality did not participate in negligence. When the municipality is exercising control over a sewer by which someone's property is damaged, it is not any defense that the private individuals caused the damage by their use of the sewer, such use being permitted by the municipality. They liable. They are liable. Hit the like button, goddammit. We finna have some fun tonight in this bitch. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
We giving it to you tonight, goddammit. Fuck it. Cause some people got on my nerves. They don't know how to act. So I'm finna put a big fuck you sign. Fuck you. We finna get this shit out, goddammit. We finna get this shit out. Respondent Superior. Hey, their employers, aka contractors, agents, are liable if they send you. So I'm a child support worker. Bitch, you ain't shit. You just a customer service rep, motherfucker.
Yep.
God damn it. That's all you is, because you clock in and you clock out. So that means if you clock in, you clock out. You got a 9 to 5. You got a job, you slave bitch. You know, you ain't nothing but a slave bitch. You know what I mean? You a hoe. It's only two people in this world, fellas. It's pimps and hoes. Which one are you? I know I ain't no hoe, but if I'm a good hoe, I'm gonna get paid for my services. You know what I mean? Shit. Hold on, my brother had took off. Wait a minute, what the fuck? God damn it. Yeah, man. What I'm finna say? Yeah, I gave y'all something tonight, man.
I got disconnected. My bad.
Man, go on hit him with this old secure party shit. That's a little surprise we finna put in here on for these brothers.
All right, let me bring it up here.
Some case law. Ooh, we got some funny shit, man. Fantastic, right?
Fantastic.
Hit the like button, fellas. Y'all gonna learn something today. I hope y'all got y'all pens and pads. God damn it, y'all gonna have to replay the Respondent Superior. You know what I mean?
Right.
These bitches that work for the child support agent think they got power. They ain't nothing but motherfucking hoes. Okay, they not pimps. They hoes. They agents. They contractors. It's a job. It's a 9 to 5. You hold the power to their 9 to 5. But once you start learning this shit, they ain't gonna have no 9 to 5. You know what I mean? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Jamil and brother Dion and this motherfucker. Take notes. You know what I mean? Anybody sending you paperwork with their name on it, charge their bitch ass up. They want.
All right. I want to ask the people in the room, man. What do they know about secure party creditor? What kind of protection does it give you? I want to know. Who wants to tell me what? I mean, you don't have to do it yourself. Just from what you heard or what you did, whatever. What does being a secure party creditor protect you from? Who can answer that? Because we're going to learn something real today, and I'm going to debunk a lot of people making y'all do this UCC secure party creditor.
Uh-oh. Fantastic.
Fantastic. Has anybody answered yet?
No, I don't see nobody answering.
All right. I'm going to read you the discussion from the federal courts. Okay? Now, this comes from, now I found hundreds of court cases talking about secure party creditor and some of the attempts that people try to use for protection under the secure party creditor. Let me break it. Let me read you one of them. The documents identified, and this is from a Morris brother, because the Moors are, my Morris kin out there, not all of them, but those who fall into the trap are the main ones who submit this secure party creditor stuff. So the documents identify Bay as having limited power of attorney for basically this Morris brother got locked up. Whatever, he committed a crime. They caught him. He got locked up, and he tried to use the secure party creditor as a means of protection, saying the court don't have jurisdiction and blah blah blah. Right? Of course, he submitted all those fictitious, those, as the court would say, frivolous Morris documents, which has nothing to do with what's going on with the case. All right? They hate that. Stop that. So basically, Bay states that the defendants have violated several provisions of the Uniform Commercial Code. So basically, they're trying to sue like some officers of the court, a judge, and they're trying to sue the United States or whatever, all that other crazy crap. So basically, they try to say they violated the Uniform Commercial Code, Admiralty Law, and the Constitution, all of which happened in 2003. It says Bay states that the United States is a corporation and the city of whatever the city he's from is a sub corporation under the United States, its parent corporation. The allegations in the complaint are both legally and factually frivolous. As pled, there is no legal basis for Bay's claim. Indeed, these allegations are conclusory, somewhat delusional, and the court's experience and common sense led it to recognize that the complaint does not state a plausible claim for relief. See Iqbal. To the extent the claims occurred in 2003, it appears from the face of the complaint that they are time barred, and the complaint having been filed somewhat 14 years later. Federal courts do not permit a non-attorney to engage in an unauthorized practice of law by pursuing an action pro se with the limited power of attorney, case law. As a non-attorney, Bay may not act as an attorney for other individuals and may only represent himself in this court. All right? So let me tell you what they say about this. Hold on, check it out. Let me get to this one. Now, on that UCC1, what do they be telling y'all do? They be telling you put your name in all caps and then put your real name in lowercase caps so you can have dominion over the all caps name. Am I correct? Can anybody verify that in the chat? Can anybody verify that? Have y'all heard that before? Your lowercase name is taking control of your capital letters names. That's what people do on this UCC1. Anybody answer?
Yeah, Ray Chavez said yes.
Okay. So, in this case, Moss versus Moss. The guy tried to sue himself in federal court. Okay? He tried to sue himself in federal court under the UCC and the secure party creditor. You get what I'm saying? Let me tell you what the courts say about that. Plaintiff bring this suit in Admiralty alleging a breach of contract. Plaintiff, Mr. Moss, a man and living soul, alleges he entered into a secure agreement with defendant, same name in all capital letters, a legal entity and a corporation, a citizen and resident of the city of Detroit. Plaintiff is the secured party, whereas defendant is the debtor. The agreement purports to constitute an internal commercial lien on all property of the debtor, indemnitor on behalf of and for the benefit of the secured party creditor, indemnity, in the amount of 300 billion United States silver dollars of 0.995 silver. The UCC1 form is associated with a security agreement, contains a warning to all state, federal, and international public officials stating that it is a contract in Admiralty jurisdiction. It goes on to state that penalties that can be assessed against public officials for violating the contract, with most offenses carrying a $2 million per occurrence penalty. The contract gives officials 30 days to respond, otherwise the presumptions in the contract are valid. Plaintiff alleges that the defendant has been unable to place this document in public record in breach of that agreement. Because the document has not been placed on the record, plaintiff alleges that he is being denied his remedy as provided by House Joint Resolution 192 of 1933. Plaintiff is requesting the court to order a summary of judgment in favor of the plaintiff against the defendant himself, ordering that the commercial security agreement and all related documents be entered into the record, thereby providing the plaintiff with his remedy. Check it out. The court finds that the plaintiff's complaint is frivolous because it lacks an arguable basis in fact or law. Mr. Moss, the person in uppercase and lowercase letters, is alleging that he entered into a security agreement for $3 billion silver dollars with his name in all caps, the entity in all uppercase letters, of the same address now. So what we tell you about that straw man, you're going to go into court answering for that straw man to say you're not the straw, get out of here. The UCC-1 form appears to be an attempt to enter into a contract with public officials, then potentially levy fines against them for various violations. In addition, in the plaintiff's complaint, he references House Joint Resolution 192. Where have y'all heard that from? Which is an apparent reference to House Joint Resolution 192 of 1933. And those of you who read history knows what happened in 1933 with the Federal Reserve. A resolution that provided for the suspension of the gold standard. That's what House Joint Resolution 192 is. Plaintiff alleges he cannot receive his remedy provided for by this resolution unless the documents are filed. These allegations are fantastic and delusional. See Brown 207, whatever. Because plaintiff does not have even an arguable claim to relief. The court would dismiss the plaintiff's complaint as frivolous. Okay? So the court just debunked your House Joint Resolution 192, your secured party creditor, all in one little sentence, paragraph. But it doesn't stop there. Let's go to the next one here.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic. All right, let's see. Man, let's look at okay. Mr. Bay was convicted of murder. He now appeals, arguing that the trial court lacked jurisdiction based on his status as a Moorish American national sovereign and a secured party creditor. Because the trial court had jurisdiction, we affirm, 1, facts and procedural history. Y'all gonna love this. In 2012, the state charged Mr. Bay with murder stemming from a 2004, and I'm not making this up, stemming from a 2004 shooting of Jesus Extravera in Indianapolis. His case was filed in the Superior Court. Mr. Bay represented himself throughout the proceedings with the assistance of standby counsel. The state charged Bay with other crimes but later dismissed him. Therefore, we reference only murder. Shortly after the murder charge was filed, Bay filed a motion to dismiss the charges based on his status as a Moorish American sovereign national and secured party creditor. The trial court denied his motion as well as his motion to reconsider. This is the appeal court now. After Mr. Bay filed a plethora of other motions regarding his status, received numerous continuances, his jury trial was held in February. The jury found him guilty of murder, and the trial court sentenced him to 65 years. He now appeals. Here's the discussion. Bay raises one issue on appeal. He contends that the trial court denied jurisdiction. The trial courts possess two kinds of jurisdiction, subject matter and personal. Okay, and all they're doing is just going through what the difference is. All right. Bay argues that the trial court denied personal jurisdiction over him because he is not a United States citizen, but rather a Moorish American national. Listen to me. He relies on the Dred Scott versus Sanford, where have you heard that, for this proposition. Now, this is what the federal courts say. The 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution provides that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. The 14th Amendment overturned the Dred Scott decision. Did y'all hear me?
Say it again, my brother. Fantastic.
The 14th Amendment, according to the federal courts, overturned the Dred Scott decision because all persons born or naturalized in the United States are United States citizens. That's what the 14th Amendment says. And made all persons born within the United States and subject to its jurisdiction citizens of the United States. Slaughterhouse cases, 83 U.S. 3673, whatever. In this case was in 1873. Back forward. In any event, personal jurisdiction does not require the defendant to be, check this out, personal jurisdiction does not require the defendant be a United States citizen, regardless of the individual's claim of status of descent, be it a sovereign citizen, a secured party creditor, or a flesh and blood human being. That person is not beyond the jurisdiction of the courts. These theories should be rejected similarly, however they are presented. Personal jurisdiction is supplied by the fact that Burke is within the territory of the United States. They're quoting the case law. Okay? Mr. Bay crime occurred in the county. Okay? The Superior Court had personal jurisdiction over him in the case. Y'all follow me? To the extent Bay raises other issues in his 62-page brief. 62 pages, that's a book, man. Including that the state charged a fictitious creature and not the correct entity, Mr. Bay, and they even put his copyright symbol right to his name just to make fun of him. They are merely reiterations of his argument that the trial court did not have jurisdiction. None of these arguments affect the trial court's jurisdiction over the murder charge that the state brought against Bay. What have we learned here? We learned that the Dred Scott, the 14th Amendment, overturned that. We learned that the secured party creditor does not secure you from the jurisdiction of the United States. We learned that you cannot sue yourself or get any remedy under House Joint Resolution 192. Okay? You can't. All right? Let's see. What other victim? Oh, United States versus Fadden. Check this out. This is the opinion and order of William M. Conley, District Judge. During the court's final conference in advance of a trial, defendant Fadden continued to press his jurisdictional challenges to the criminal proceedings and complained that the court had yet to issue a decision on his motions to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction. As best as the court can discern from his filings and statements made during the final pretrial conference, Fadden contends that he has declared himself the executor of his state, and because no one has claim against his estate, the court lacks jurisdiction. The court already addressed Fadden's argument. In an opinion and order dated on August in 2016, the court issued an order rejecting his argument for the same reasons articulated by the Seventh Circuit in the United States versus Bannaby. And a legion, they say, of other cases. Now, let me say this one time. Regardless of an individual's claim of status of descent, whether it be Moorish, whether it be Negro, or what, be it a sovereign citizen, a secured party creditor, or a flesh and blood human being, that person is not beyond the jurisdiction of the courts. There are hundreds of court cases on this. Nevertheless, Fadden has preserved this jurisdictional challenge purpose for appeal. Because this is an issue for the court alone, he may not present any argument based on the court's lack of jurisdiction to the jury. To reiterate, the court rejects Fadden's jurisdictional challenge, and the issue has been fully resolved, advanced in the trial court. So they are telling you these arguments are fantastic and delusional. So anyone telling you to do that, Taj Tariq Bey told y'all fools to stay away from the secured party creditor. He told you to stay away from that birth certificate authentication. He told you to stay away from that. What was that other we talked about? Look, you are not going to get remedy from these people. Don't you know these judges and these lawyers don't know nothing? They don't study history, and they just as lost as anybody else. So they're going to look at you and say, what the hell is he talking about?
And I ain't did none of that stupid ass shit. I ain't either.
I ain't did no UCC 1, UCC 2 filing statement. I ain't do none of that shit. I know
Let me
how
tell
to,
you.
I
So
know
for
how to,
those of you, look, for those of you who are doing birth certificate authentication, let me tell you what that does. That does not release you from the birth certificate bond. All that does is have the United States give you full faith and credit seal on your birth certificate so you can take it to another country and still receive protection of the United States. That's all that means. I've looked into this. I've been into the Capitol. I've researched this. I found this information. That is what it's used for. If you try to use it for anything else, they're going to look at you crazy. Now, half the stuff out there may be true. Yeah, House Joint Resolution 192 might be true, but you're dealing with people who took away the shit you got, and you think they're going to say, oh, you got us. Taj even tell you this. They're not going to say, oh, you got us, our bad, here you go. No, they're not. They're going to keep making these laws for other judges in the federal courts to follow against you. So as I read to you, I read you facts. I'm not, no one else can show you remedy that they receive from the secured party creditor. No one else can show you that. You know what I'm saying? They don't show you nothing. The secured party creditor is a commercial thing. The courts don't entertain commercialism arguments not unless it's two corporations going against each other. And that one of them does not include the United States.
hey man, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic and delusional.
That's fantastic and delusional, fellas. Hey man, what's up? What's up, man? Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna read y'all some cases. Well, I'm gonna give y'all some cases for the Respondent Superior. I apologize. Look up Lynch versus Clark, 21 RI 495 56 A779, and Robertson versus Danville 101. I think it's Virginia. Um, Let me see. No, excuse me. I take that back. My apologies. Ward versus Charlotte, 48 North Carolina. Yeah, my North Carolina niggas in here. Yeah, look that case up. Ward versus Charlotte. First Presbyterian Congregation versus Smith. Look up Fort Wayne versus Coon, Indiana. That's a case in Indiana. Evansville versus Decker. That's in Indiana. Van Pelt versus Davenport. That's in Iowa. Child versus Boston. That's in Boston, Massachusetts. Farewell versus Meridian. Yes. But anyway, like my brother was,
That's fantastic.
yeah, like my brother was saying, um, the secure party creditor, leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? Leave that shit alone. Um, it ain't
Let,
worth.
let me break it down to you. You are already the secured party creditor. Your signature signifies you as a secured party creditor. That's why people need your consent and your signature. Because here's the thing, people say the Social Security, the birth certificate, and all that is fraud. Let me tell you something. It's not fraud because you're ignorant of what happened. Okay, these people laid it out what that birth certificate is. Even an attorney told me that the birth certificate was used to denote property back in the Civil War. Okay, that's what the birth certificate was. Before that, people wrote their name down in Bibles when they were born. So here's the thing. Yes, the birth certificate is a bank bond, it's a note. You get what I'm saying? But here's the thing. The thing is, these people are not going to give you, especially if they're making billions off of you, they're not going to give you that. They're giving you privileges, like they're giving you your social security number. You don't need that. You get what I'm saying? You are already secured party creditor. That's why they got to ask you, what is your social? Can you give us your signature? Can you fill out these W-4 forms? Because I'm going to tell you, no matter if you being security party creditor naturally or you trying to do it on paper, you can always give that up when you contract for services.
Well, this is the
Okay.
thing. This is the thing too. They didn't take in mind. That's how you know you secure party credit. When they asking you to pay for something.
When they asking you.
They asking you and they sending you letters. You're the creditor, they're the debtor. Okay. Well, shit, let's move on, man. 1985 conspiracy against your rights. You're an expert on that shit.
Man, let me tell y'all something. They call them government actors for a reason, okay? Because they're acting, they're de facto, they're not the real government, they're actors. So when you use movie scripts to talk to another actor, you're going to get fake remedies. 1983 was first formed as a discrimination law for African Americans here in America. But what they did was they tainted that and made it universal for any person of race, color, creed, or whatever. It's a discrimination. You got to show discrimination under color of law, which is fake law. You understand? And it's so fake that they put statute of limitations on it. All right, 1983, 84, and 85, they all bunched together under 83. That's how they do it. So basically, 85 is conspiracy against rights, which is like a group of people discriminating against you. So when you're trying to get a remedy under something fake, like under color of law from some actors, they can change the script on you at any time because the Constitution was informed under color of law. Okay. You know, civil rights doesn't trump human rights, natural rights. So when y'all going in asking for a 1983, 1985 claim alone, you know, you better got beaten up by the police, or you better like, you know, have a real claim to state for discrimination. So y'all need to understand, you know, especially my people who claim to be indigenous and stuff like that. Man, they ain't had no 1983. You know, I mean, think about it. It came out in 1983. What they have before that? You get what I'm saying? They had natural human rights. Human rights, look it up, came way before civil rights. But they tricked y'all and got y'all away from human rights. You get what I'm saying? Got y'all away from common law to follow these statutes and codes and these de facto statutes like 1983, 85, 84, 86. You get what I'm saying? And what they do is they trick you, they put statute of limitations on this stuff. Because just like actors, you know, the season does run out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man, I mean, and see, when you're trying to go after a government actor, they all have protections under that 1983. Okay, but you got to strip them from that. You can't deal with something fake, or you're not going to get remedy from something fake. In some instances, you can go after the de facto government under 1983, 84, 85, 86, whatever. But in most cases, it's not going to work for some people, especially dealing with child support, because they already got that covered. When these people form child support, they sat down at a table and they do it every 2, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. These people and the district courts come to a meeting every 3, 4 years, I believe, sit down on how they can curb all these remedies that you throw at them. 1983 was the first one. You know what I'm saying? So what they doing to y'all is they coming up with all these little roadblocks for you, making it harder for you. But there's some things they can't get away. They can't get away from proper jurisdiction. And I ain't talking about their security party creditor or putting in Morse documents. They hate that shit. They will ignore you. It has nothing to do with what's going on.
Amen.
But you know, I mean, if y'all don't believe anything that me and my brother Wasil say to y'all, because we bring you facts, if you don't believe it, look up the court cases. There are hundreds of court cases saying the same thing we're telling you. Do you understand? Do you follow? We don't get on here trying to. We don't get on here for fame. We don't get over here for like subscriptions and likes. We don't care about that monetizing, all that commercial stuff. We get on here to speak facts. That's what we get on here for. And I'm personally tired of hearing all these people on YouTube trying to give you these remedies that don't work because they don't research the remedies themselves and see what the courts and what the legal system says.
And truth be told, niggas ain't offer child support.
No. Straw man and shit. No, man.
I'm not on child support, fellas. I don't pay child support. I'm not gonna give up tax-free. Let me read y'all something. Hold on, let me read y'all something. It's from the please. Hold on, let me go get this book, man. I read this to my cousin today, goddamn it. Hold on, let me get this goddamn book. You know what I mean? Wait a minute, goddamn it. Let me get this book, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna type some court cases in the chat that I want y'all to look up so I can certify what I'm saying to y'all.
Hey man, I'm gonna show y'all how y'all been played. Y'all ready? Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all how y'all been played. I'm reading I'm gonna read this to y'all. It's coming out the Dictionary of Tax Terms, Barron. On page, I told y'all to get this book a long time ago on page 51. Listen to it. I'm gonna break down this word verbatim, word for word. It says child support. Payment specifically designated for the purpose of child support or treated as such under a divorce or separation agreement. Did you guys agree to pay child support? Did you sign for the agreement? If you didn't sign for the agreement and you ain't agree to it, you don't owe no child support. Y'all can sue the shit out of them for fraud. Fraud has statute of limitations. Let me keep reading. Such payments are neither deductible. Let me rewind it. Such payments, child support, such payments are neither deductible by the payer. So they're not deducting it out of taxes. You're giving it tax-free. You know what I mean? Yep. And taxable to the payee. Who is the payee? Your baby mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
So child support is a gift. That's why they don't have a receipt for it. Ask them for a receipt. If they don't give no receipt, that means it's not taxable. You giving this bitch a gift. You paying for a loan for this hoe. You know what I mean? You paying for a loan she made with the state because the state know these old nasty, no good, none-dushing ass bitches don't want to pay for shit. But they want to pay for weave in their hair. They barely even want to pay for dushing products to clean out their nasty pussy or take a bath. You know what I mean? But they want to have fun off of your hard work and getting tax-free fucking money. You know what I mean? It's that bitch, the bitch. That's who it is. That's who you go after. Then you go after the motherfucking agent or contractor who helped that motherfucking ass. And if they ain't want to budge, you go after the big man that's their boss. You know what I mean? That's how you do it in that timely order and fashion. You know what I mean? Because the shit ain't gonna stop. Because you can talk about we gonna fire the agency, we gonna sue the agency and all this old shit. No, the agency is doing its job to see who gonna. It's like the serpent. The serpent gave Eve an apple. The snake is the steak. So it's there to see who gonna pitch on each other. Correct? Yeah. It's tax-free money. Child support is tax-free fucking money. It's a gift. Alimony is a gift. It's an allowance to a bitch. You know what I mean? And the Bible says that a woman provides food and clothing for the household. Fellas, we are the protector for the last time. You know what I mean? Real talk. They're not going to tell you this in the church. The preachers ain't going to tell you that in the church because he wouldn't have no hoes to fuck. I ain't hating on them, but shit, fuck it. Bitches ain't bathing no more, so, hey, the shit is tax-free money. See, the preacher ain't going to talk about the shit the state doing because they agents. They hand in hand with each other. They in bed with each other. You know what I mean? Then you got these little soft pussy ass niggas. I ain't talking about these old bitches because they ain't got no pussy before. You know what I mean? Basically, that's what it is. These motherfucking niggas out here pussy whoop and they keeping this shit going. So if niggas talking about they want to do the agency, why the fuck they haven't moved yet?
Exactly.
Sitting back and talking about the shit ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta actually get off your ass and do something. You gotta put you some. You gotta go read you some books. You gotta formulate your shit. You know what I mean? You can't just be sitting back. waiting to look to see what this man gonna do. No, nigga. You probably be dead before you fight. I don't know about you niggas. I'm gonna enjoy my life while I'm here on this earth. I'm not gonna be a bitch slave. I'm not gonna get nobody no tax-free money. No, sir, Bob. No,
Bob.
I can't go for that. No, I'm not gonna do it because it's against my fucking religion. It's against my religious beliefs. And I have religious beliefs, and I believe every bitch should take care of her man and her household while we sit back and protect. Okay.
Preach it.
You know what I mean? We just like Nike over here. We just gonna do it. Okay. I ain't about all that. I mean, I do all the videos. We put up thousands of books. Go get your Barron's banking term and look at page 51. Child support is tax-free money. Okay, with no receipt. They don't want to do no audit when you ask for one because they know they only here to fool the stupid so you can take care of they fucked up, nasty ass ancestral families. Okay?
Thank you.
You're here to take care of they funky ass family with they stinking asses. You know what I mean?
Nasty ass ancestral families.
Yeah. Yeah, because I ain't playing with all this. I'm a judge, I'm a lawyer, I ain't playing with all these motherfuckers want to have titles and shit. I'm gonna have stickers and I'm gonna give them stickers on who they want to be when they grow up. You know what I mean? Because that shit do not matter no more. It's about one thing on this planet. It's about who can fool who, get out this motherfucking money. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, is you gonna fall for it? Let he who wants to be deceived be deceived. If you're gonna let somebody deceive you and tell you is they speaking on the best interest of your child, and you know goddamn well you ain't told them to do no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my cousin won, man. He won in Louisiana because it's a clause in Louisiana. The fucking judge went and didn't even do the custody hearing. She just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna give him child support. So they went to the ordinance of their own laws in the state of Louisiana and sued that judge off of that shit. And he got paid. Your shit is the shit is in your face. You know what I mean? It's flat. Everything you want in this world is in your motherfucking face. You know what I mean? You ain't got to do all that UCC bullshit to look because you putting yourself deep up into the hole. Because what you're doing is you're letting everybody know what shit that you have publicly.
That's right. A UCC is not a trust. Trust me. Anybody can look up the UCC. Anybody can take over that lien if you owe them something.
Exactly.
That's why you got to do a search before you even file that to see if anybody got a lien on you. Anybody can put a lien on you. You can recontract yourself out of being a secured party creditor. I don't even know why people do that. You're not going to get no birth certificate money. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Now we straw man in all caps, lower caps. You know what I'm saying? Plus, look in the chat. I put some case laws in there so y'all can fact check me.
No. When you onto that shit, this is what it is, fellas. When you onto these people shit, they want to start playing like they retarded. Like they want to try to ignore and try to force their will upon you. That's all it is. You know what I mean? They trying to see if you gonna go for the bullshit. They trying to see how far they can take this shit with you. Because it's the first thing they say, oh, he don't know nothing. Oh, he's stupid. Oh, fuck. We got him. Just send him this letter and make him believe that's what this little piece of little shitty ass paper say.
Right.
Fellas, it's going to be cyber war. And they're trying to get rid of all this paper. And they're going to break you down. You know what I mean? So we finna read Family Privacy, coming out with one of my other books. When should the state intervene? And Family Privacy. Listen to this. The makers of our Constitution undertook secure conditions favorable to pursuit of happiness. They recognized the significance of a man's spiritual nature, of his feelings and his intellect. They knew what only part of the pain, pleasure, and satisfactions of life and are to be found in material things. They sought to protect Americans in their beliefs, their thoughts, their emotions, and their sensations. they conferred as against the government the right to be let alone, the most comprehensive of rights and the right most valued by civilized men. Look up this case law, fellas. Armstead versus U.S. 277 U.S. 438, 478, 1928. The family with its narrow privacy and towardry secrets is the source of all our descendants. Now, let me tell y'all something. When that woman goes outside of the family, she is liable. Whatever she do, a woman is your property. Your children are your property. They are liable. She is liable for putting a loan up against your children. That's what your baby mama did. You know damn well if you'd have knew all this shit that we talked about tax-free money and it's a loan, your asses wouldn't be signing up for shit. Now, would you? Come on. So that's why they're not gonna tell you shit. Because
that's not due process either.
That's not due process. That's called deceptive practices. Okay? Man, we giving it to y'all tonight, man. Y'all to have some fun tonight. Man, y'all look, celebrate, whatever, man. We giving it to you on this podcast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I'm finna say, let me read y'all some more shit, brothers. Hold on. I got some more shit for y'all.
Keep checking the chat room, man. I'm putting these cases up so y'all can fact check me.
Yeah.
I don't play around.
Yeah. These is real cases, man. These is real fucking cases.
So what these courts say about that secure party creditor, that straw man, that birth certificate, that House Joint Resolution 192, that living person soul. Hey, I'm giving it to y'all.
Right. Real cases, man. We're giving you real cases. And y'all really be careful too when you on this internet. Sometimes the lawyers, they want to change these cases up.
Yeah, these lawyers are on the internet confusing people.
Yeah, that's their job because it's about who they got to make a living. And they make a living is see no evil, hear no evil. And if this fool believe it, sell it to him.
That's right.
Because they made an oath under the guile. You know what I mean? That's their shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's too many of these motherfucking parasite cockroaches. You know what I mean? They like fleas and ticks, man. You know, need some tick spray for their motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, your family is private. You know what I mean? When the woman goes down to the agency and files that stuff and breaks your word, all bets are off, fella.
Yep.
All bets are off. She is your enemy. Ain't no making up with her. None of that. A woman is supposed to be here to follow instructions in your direction. Okay? She's not here to give orders. You are. You are the order giver. You are the law giver, not her. Look up this definition called man of law. The definition of man of law are skilled lawyers. The skilled lawyers are the lawyers you won't never see. These lawyers that y'all see in the open are the dummies. They retarded and they stupid. Okay? Mm-hmm. They just pass the bar. The only thing they just study is the bar. But reading, if you go to the library, you won't see them in them. You know what I mean? Nope. You won't see them in them, and then they'll probably have Pacer or LexisNexis or Westlaw reading cases, but that ain't shit. You got to do words. You got to search what the words mean. You know what I mean? Like most of these public servants are retarded and dumb. You know?
Fantastic.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you tell them something you know, they're gonna get mad because they didn't know that and they want to. Well, I got this little badge from Dada, and Dada said I can get you. You know what I mean? They have a daddy, and a mommy, and they get off of work and they go home and play. Think about this. What's up with all these public servants having better cars, driving better cars than you? You don't see nothing weird about that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't hating, but you know, I mean, what type of job do you do, my dude? You go around, you drink and you coffee and you know, you eat donuts and shit, and you know, you force tickets on motherfuckers and shit, you know. I mean, what's hard about that? About just having a gun burning up my taxpayer dollars? Huh? If you pay taxes, fellas, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Think about that. I'm just giving you the game, man. You can do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? Peace to everybody in this chat room. We is going down. 19 people up in here. You know what I mean?
Check the chat. Shamstop administration hitting y'all with some facts. Check the links.
Yeah, check them links he put up, man. Hey, stay up, polish your game every day, man. Don't be sitting around watch. When you take a break, then watch the game or something. But polish your game every day. Polish your game every day, man. You gotta stay polished. You know what I mean? Because somebody gonna be trying to fool you. Somebody gonna send you a letter, make you believe that you owe them something. You know, goddamn well you ain't borrowed no money from them. You know what I mean? You ain't sending you no check.
Fantastic.
Yes. Fantastic.
Hey, check the cases out, man. Check all those links out.
Fantastic.
The Shamstopper squad has been hitting y'all with links in the chat, man. Check it out.
Hey man, look, it's gonna get better and better. You know what I mean? It's gonna get better and better. Shit. They say it's gonna get worse. Now it's gonna get worse for dirty people's purse. Okay?
What you said.
It's gonna get worse for the people doing dirty shit. And I mean it's their purse. Okay? So man, I'm gonna start reading some more shit. The next part.
I'm sorry, Patty Eater. Fantastic and delusional.
Delusional. Exactly. Exactly. So when you watch who you talk to, you know what I mean? People who ain't studying, going hard. I'm gonna put up a video this week. I'm gonna put a little book up, and I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet or something. You know what I mean? So you can be active in your life. You know what I mean? And stop worrying about bills and stuff and money, and start checking these motherfuckers. Y'all need to start checking these bitch ass motherfuckers out here, man. Real talk, talking about you owe them some money. Bitch, I don't owe you nothing. Shit, if I owe you shit, where it's at? Where the check at? That's all I'm saying. Somebody say I owe them what the money, what the check at you gave me. See, yeah. I do simple shit. I ain't with all that. I don't do all that extra shit everybody be doing. Because I ain't got time for it. You know what I mean? So, like I say, women are here to obey you fellas, and that's what it is. And we about to sign off. It's 10:04. I want to say peace. We coming with some more cold shit this week.
Check it out on the case laws, please.
Check out
so
case
y'all
law.
can stay away from motherfuckers who are talking that language.
Right.
And if they got a problem with what I said, they can check the case law for themselves. Because I ain't got to say nothing.
Yeah, and that secure party shit ain't bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit.
That's fantastic.
And delusional. Hey, hit us up. Have a great night. Peace.
Peace.